Perfect. So far we have seen how to solve it using the script and defining the variables inside the command window, right? Now let's see how can we define it as a function. Last time, if you remember last time, we defined everything as a function. Last time we defined the nonlinear equation as a function. We defined the derivative as a function, and we said the new solution equal the old solution minus the function divided by the slope, right? So let's see how can we do the same stuff over here, solving nonlinear system of equations. Solving nonlinear system of equations. So, right. This is the function. Okay. So I will say f is it's a function of x and y, and there is the function. Function of x and y. Similarly, the Jacobian, guys, the Jacobian J equals, again, it's a function of x and y. And let us write it manually. So that is the first line, and that is the that is the Jacobian. Now I have the function, I have the Jacobian. What do I need? I need to define and the iterator. So x equal to 3, y equal to 1, and I equal to 0. Done with that, right? So how can we define the function? So basically, dx again equals minus the inverse of the Jacobian. So this time, the Jacobian is not an expression; it's a function of x and y. By the system of equations, which is again function of x and y, right? So if we do that, we have the step sizes in both x and in both y. You know what? We can continue on the same line. So I can say the new solution x equals old solution plus the capital 1 and y equal to the old solution plus the step size in the y direction. What else do I need to do? I need to update I equal to I plus 1, and I need to show I and x and y. Can you see that? This is updating the step. This is updating the solution in both directions. This is updating the iterator, and over here I'm just printing the iteration number and the new solution in both x and y. So that is the first iteration. What do I need to do? Repeat that process again. Just hit the arrow, the up arrow, and enter. This is the second iteration. The third iteration, the fourth iteration, and the fifth iteration. Can you see that it is stabilized right now? We have the solution accurate to the fourth digit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. You have any question about this approach? So let me copy it over here. Copy it. So in case you want it in your notes, you'll go over here. Okay. Okay. And of course, it's up to you whether you want to use the script or you want to use the function approach. Both are fine. Both are fine. طيب شباب. Can you go ahead? Let me plot the solution one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I found that solution. I found that solution. Can you find me this solution? The second negative x solution. Can you find me the second negative y solution, x solution? So what are the steps, guys? What are the steps? Define the function. And if you want, make it a function of the variables. Define the Jacobian, and again, it's a function of the variables. And of course, it's a matrix, right? Over here, it's a vector, but here it's a matrix. Right. Then define the steps in both directions, which equals minus inverse of the Jacobian multiplied by, okay, x and y. Let me say x and y. Okay. What else? Update the solution. Update the iterator. Then print on the screen the solution, the two solutions. Right. I have done it now for. Done it for, where is that? Where is the plot? Okay, I have done it for this point. Can you go ahead and do it for the, let's say that for the following point? So I will pause for 10 minutes.
دكتور خلي الاكس والواي بالماينس يعني.
Okay, change the initial guesses. But by the way, this is a point that I want to emphasize upon. شباب مو بشرط ان it's not necessarily that you start at certain point to find this solution. Sometimes you start at this point and you land on another solution. I know that the closer you are to the root of the equation, it's more probable, I'm saying, more probable that you hit the solution that you desire. But this is not guaranteed. This is not guaranteed. Sometimes you start at certain point and you hit another solution. But always, as a good practice, please start from a close by point. Okay. All right. طيب شباب. Now change the initial guess, make them negative as someone just suggested. أعتقد عيسى كان مو غلطان.
حسين يا دكتور.
Say. طيب. As Hussein said, and let's see if you can find the solution. I will pause and I will wait. I'm here if you have any questions.